Hello my beautiful soul family, I hope you are keeping safe and well. In today's reading we are going to explore why it never works out. Biggest hug to you, you beautiful soul. And if you are here and you're new, welcome to my channel. I am Guidance Above and I utilise the tool Tarot to connect with the energy, to channel through the insight, the guidance and the clarity from your soul guides, ancestors and angels. Remember my beautiful souls, this is only a general reading, not a personal reading, so please do bear this in mind when listening. And if you would like to enter February's tarot reading giveaway, all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button and leave a comment below to be in the chance of winning a mini personal video tarot reading. Good luck to you all beautiful souls. I just want to say I love you all, I see you all and I feel you all. You're making it really difficult to choose, really difficult. But I just want to thank you for all of the love that you bestow upon me and giving you the biggest hugs ever. Now, let us get back to the reading. I'm going to utilise the good old-fashioned Rider-Waite deck to complete the reading, and we're going to begin by asking your soul guide about you, what you need to know about you, okay? Okay, sweetest souls, I honestly feel like you are in a place of questioning yourself. Naturally, when something doesn't work out, we naturally tend to start to self-sabotage in ways mentally, thinking that we don't have what it takes. Like, we start to compare ourselves, we start to pick ourselves apart, and we start to wonder if ever it's going to happen. And that's where I see you. I see that question to the universe, like, is this ever going to happen? And it feels so simple to obtain mentally, but then when you get yourself out there in the real world, it's like, it's like a pack of wolves. It's like, oh my goodness, why did I even meet these people? They bring me nothing, absolutely nothing, except disappointments. But here's the thing, beautiful soul. I'm being guided to show you the illustration of this card because we have the universe presenting something, okay? So there's a little glimpse here of what is to come, okay? So it feels like your soul guide is saying, hey, we've got to let what hasn't worked out go. Because it feels like you're chasing what the universe is moving away on purpose. And it could be that somebody's playing hard to get. And it's true, psychologically, that does happen. Like, when somebody plays hard to get, it makes us want it more. But then if they just came and just rocked up, would you really want it that much? I highly doubt it, beautiful soul. So it feels like the universe is protecting you here. So just bear that in mind. Now, the next question I am going to ask your soul guide is past relationships, okay? Because, I mean, that's important. It's like a blueprint, isn't it, of our life? So we must delve into the past to understand the present. I do see soul connections here. And I see people unwilling to compromise. And I also had two tarot cards that just flipped off my table. Okay, so I have the Devil and I also have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I see an unwillingness of commitment and compromise, okay? I can see that this would have worked out beautifully, but it feels like there were certain traits of this person that you've been protected from, because it feels like they haven't matured emotionally or mentally, like they are still immature. They hold some negative attributes that you're being protected from. And that's hard because you're feeling that soul connection. So you're feeling pulled towards this person, like pulled towards them. And I can see that you did chase. You chased, you initiated, and it's like you was fed breadcrumbs. You was fed breadcrumbs every time, but never received that wish fulfillment, because it feels like this is a desire of yours. But it feels like now, of their lack of presence, it feels like you're seeing the truth, you're seeing the reality. It might even be that some of you are caught up in a karmic connection. So we must be careful of karmic connections, because we do end up getting hurt in the end, because it's a soul lesson. So just bear that in mind, beautiful soul. So I do see soul connections, karmic connections, and I see that you were the one initiating and you've got tired of that, like just done with it. I can also see that many of you have experienced that betrayal, and that's why you're second questioning yourself. You're looking at yourself and you're like, why am I just not enough? Will I ever be enough? Well, yes, you will be enough to one person, beautiful soul. Do you know who that person is? Go and look in the mirror. Go and look in the mirror. That's where you will find that person, okay? And I'm going to ask your soul guide, what goes well? Because come on, let's lighten the mood up a bit. What goes well? Soul guides. I wanted positive energy, okay? I mean, to be fair, I'm happy that your soul guide is honest, okay? It doesn't feel like there was anything that went well with this past connection, if I'm being honest, because it just feels like disappointment after disappointment and ghosting. The communication, oh my goodness, I honestly want to give you the biggest hug, because this person, I don't understand ghosting. Like, it feels like this person played mind games with you, and it feels like, beautiful soul, that's them breadcrumbs I see. It's like they give you a little bit and then they go away, and then they feed you a little bit and then they go away. And it feels like there is so much inconsistency, but it feels like they compete. Like they'll purposely ignore you because they want your attention. What goes well, beautiful soul, is the fact that you're becoming aware of this. Intuitively, you're picking up on red flags, you're picking up on things about this past person, and it's like, nah, I'm going to take my love and I'm going to give it to myself, because this person isn't loving you for free. They're not loving you for free. And that's what I can see here, beautiful. So I'm going to ask your soul guide the past issues, okay? I mean, listen, when somebody's playing mind games, you're better off calling them out. And I can see that a part of you is just fed up of initiating that relationship, that connection. Like, you're fed up of being the one who puts in the effort. Like, tired of putting in the effort. What are the past issues, soul guides? I mean, communication is definitely one of the issues. It's that soul connection, because we've got the soul, and we've got nostalgia, and we've got memories, and we do have good times here. Do you know what it feels like, beautiful soul? This is what I feel guided to say, okay? This person came at a time where you needed something that they offered you, and you've become attached. And now you're attached, and now you don't know how to let go because they fed you something. So they gave you something that was missing inside of yourself. And I feel like you're replaying memories and you're replaying experiences and you're feeling that soul pull, whether this is karmic or a soul connection. But I can see that that's the issue here. So I would recommend some cord cutting. If you're wanting to fully separate from this person, because I can see that a lot of you are tired of feeling that pull towards this person, I would recommend cutting the cord. And if you're destined to be in union with this person, you will when it's a lot more healthier, when they are healthier for you. But it feels like right now, their insecurities are being projected on you, and that's why you feel like you're a shell of your old self. Because I know that they've impacted you significantly, okay? Significantly. So I would recommend that to cord cut. And let's have a look at the last question. So what you need to work on. Well, I feel cord cutting would be fantastic for you. That way you're not entangled up and you're affirming your boundaries, and then you can then begin your healing journey within. Because it feels like this person, again, them breadcrumbs, and it's just, it feels like you end up in a cycle, and it feels like your soul is ready to break free from that cycle. So what do you need to work on? So we have the Ace of Swords. So I see this as a gentle reminder that you're a go-getter. Don't wait for things, okay? Be the go-getter. What do I mean by this? Start something new. Do something to distract yourself. Like, listen, I know distractions aren't necessarily healthy because we do have to sit with the feeling, but we can distract ourselves healthily. For instance, exercise, meditation, journaling, having salt baths, showering, you know, all of these things. Like even watching our favourite programme, cooking our favourite food, going to our favourite restaurant, socialising, going on dates with ourselves, like being with ourselves. A lot of people are uncomfortable with these kinds of things, but this is what opens up opportunities. Because I can see that your soul is like, look, I want to manifest some opportunities, but listen, I'm not going to do that if I'm caught up on this. That's just not going to happen. I got to make space. And I see that you'll start manifesting the energy 10-10 because the opportunities will come, but you got to be the go-getter. Got to be. And it's funny because as I'm filming this, the moon is in Sagittarius, so it's all about being social. Be that social butterfly. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't get caught up with this. Really, honestly, if anything, the moment that you detach, you're going to see how attached this person is to you, and you're going to see how much they need you. You see, what they're doing is they're making it out like you're the one that needs them, but that's not the reality. You're the one that feeds them. They're like an energy vampire in some way, and maybe you feel depleted, and that's why, because they're sucking the life out of you, like literally. Now some people would say, oh, that's an ego, spiritual ego term. No, that's a reality. Like that's what people do. We are like batteries to some people, And I can see that you are an aware and awakened soul, and you radiate. And listen, you're beautiful. Go and look in the mirror right now. Go on, tell yourself. Go on. Waiting. Pause the video and then come back, because honestly, you really are. And the more that you feed yourself that love and tell yourself these beautiful things, I promise you'll start to attract the energy that serves you, that honors you. But here's the thing, beautiful soul, if we're feeling unworthy, we're going to attract energy that further validates that, because that's the way the universe works. And listen, I totally get it, because I'm sick of these rules as well, these universal rules. Like, we just rock up here and then we have to learn all this stuff, and it's exhausting. But you're a chosen soul. You're being brought this wisdom so that you can empower yourself, so that you can live your best life. And let me just remind you that your best life is coming, but it feels like your soul is asking to go through certain lessons right now. And that's okay, because it's not forever. It's not a forever circumstance. And you are going to be free from that negative energy, from that soul-sucking energy. You're going to be free from it, I promise. Your circumstances are going to change, and that's what your soul guide wants you to be aware of. But right now, we've got to self-empower ourselves. We've got to stop waiting on this person. Let it go, let it be. If it's meant to be, it will be, I promise. Facts. But right now, it's time for you to choose you, and for you to say, okay, I'm going to live my best life and make it happen. And I hope that this reading has brought you some insight, some guidance, and some clarity. Don't forget about my giveaway, beautiful souls. Check out the description box below for all of the details. And if you would like a personal reading, if you'd like to purchase one, check out the description box below. But I absolutely love you all. Have a really beautiful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, beautiful souls.